the video stopped. I moved the camera and it fell over and the video stopped. I don't know how to splice videos, so you will get to see 2 videos apparently. Anyway, let me talk about what I'm wearing. I'm sure you've seen this absolutely lovely Helix pullover by Jessie Made Designs. I've made a couple of these. I live in this one. This one is made out of Sandler's Gone Lena, which is a linen cotton blend. It's absolutely divine. In fact, I just washed it yesterday, so it's very fresh. And I wear it a lot. Today I'm wearing it over a yellow t-shirt. It gives a very nice effect when you wear something underneath it. I even sometimes just wear it over a bra. It would be a little bit risque, and I love it. It's got a certain amount of warmth to it. It's really very cozy. And I don't know if I mentioned that I have recently, a couple of days ago, moved to a house that I am house sitting for 6 months until I go back to India. It's a gorgeous house. I stayed here last year. I think I did film here as well. And I managed to get it this year for a full 6 months, which is divine. It's a big house. I'm here on my own. I've turned the dining room into a weaving studio, and I've draped my bits of color all over the house, and this is where I am. So I was unpacking my boxes. That's what I'm getting to. I was unpacking my boxes that had been at my daughter's place for a while, and I came across this lovely little scarf. I guess you'd call this a scarf. It's not really a shawl, although it does have a bit of a shape. Can you see? It sort of starts here and then it goes wide, or it may start at the other end, I'm not sure. And then it's this long, it's got this lovely little lacy-ish stepped edge, and I just wear it wrapped around my neck. I have shown it before. It's by Yamagara. And this yarn that it's made out of was yarn that I actually was gifted by my most favorite yarn dye in the whole world, if I could only just afford to buy their yarn, Qing Fiber. So I started knitting this actually on the plane when I flew to India in the beginning of the year. And I finished it there. And, was it last year? Can't really remember. I did take this one with me. Anyway, it was packed in a box and I recently found it, so here we go. It goes with every single color in the world, so I'm wearing it today with this green top, and I think it looks wonderful. So let's take a little walk inside the house. I'm going to turn the camera around now so that you can see where we're going. I'll just give you a little up and down. And I'll show you my gorgeous garden. Isn't that lovely? It's like so neat and beautiful. Lots of flowers at the moment. We are in autumn and the weather is just perfect. This is the most beautiful time of the year here. And this veranda is a place to sit and knit on this couch, or as I am currently doing today, I am spinning, weaving, right outside here. So I do hope that this is not too much moving around. I'm going to take you inside and I'm going to show you, this is a beautiful fireplace which I will make a lot of use of, and hanging up on the banister are my pieces of woven fabric. Now, the natural toned one, which is on my left, is the first piece that I made. They don't really go in progression, but the one on the right is the last piece that I made before the one I'm making now. The orange and green one is one that I did during a workshop with Rita Trafford. And the second, the one with a lot of cream or white, It has got some lace stitches you can't really see from this distance that I did with the Cape Town Weavers Guild. So I skilled myself up, and I'm now very confident. You can see my lovely tassels, and I am doing my best to weave anything in sight. I'm just turning around and I'm showing you my anthology throw, which was the first pie circular throw from Curious Handmade. It's absolutely gorgeous. I used all my scraps. It's really divine and has this absolutely gorgeous chevron border with red edging. I am really trying to walk very, very slowly. I'm just noticing that there's a little cushion here that's got this woven detail on it. And when I'm in a home, I like to take out my things and bring out all my colors. This is an exquisite hand embroidered and mirror embroidered antique piece from Gujarat in India. I've had this for a very long time. I just carry it around with me because I really love to look at it. I have learned quite a few of these techniques, and here it is, making a beautiful base for this vase of flowers. Then the last thing I want to show you is the new circular shawl that I'm busy with. It might be a little bit dark in this room, so I am going to pick it up and I'm going to carry it into this room, which is actually my bedroom, and just give you a little show of where I am right now. Very, very, very hard to see, but it's all natural colors, which is quite unlike me. This is a couple of gorgeous colorways. Look at that lace. I mean, I can just imagine that when it's done, it's going to block out and be absolutely gorgeous. And these are all local South African dyers. Well, they're two, actually. This is a yarn that goes from this dark color through to this sort of cream color, all in one ball, from Knotty Habit. And then this variegated one, which I think is really great fun. It's going to come into play again at the end of the story on the border. That is from Eldert Yarns, and that is called Hot Cross Bun, which I did buy when it was Easter. You can just see a little bit of one of my lovely blankets from India. And here we have, I'm crocheting as well. I might as well sit down and show you what I'm doing. This is a lovely, I love these bags that you can see through. This is also from Knotty Habit. And I'm not a natural crocheter, although I must say I'm having quite a lot of fun doing this gorgeous chevron, which I am intending to make these long panels into a blanket. So there you can see sort of, you know, I'm trying to be not too wild, but yeah, chevrons are lovely when you alternate the colors. And that's my crochet project. Give you a little close-up of those stitches. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, wonderful. And then this is a cushion that I knitted quite some time ago, and it's also woven. So this is a technique that was taught to me by my friend Nama from Hasarga Knit and Weave. She designed a beautiful shawl, which I tested for her, and then I went on to make this cushion. So this is knitted, and where you can see the weaving, you drop a stitch You knit the square or the piece or the shawl or whatever, and then you drop a stitch down all the way to the bottom, and then you open up, you pull open the knitting, and you have the space. Now it's quite hard to believe that you can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 threads woven into the space of one stitch that you dropped. Now I am planning to do a workshop on this technique in August. It will be a retreat over a couple of days, a residential retreat in this lovely little village, Stanford, where I'm living in South Africa. So if anybody is interested in participating and learning this technique, it is really stunning. I am planning to by then have already knitted a shawl that I can also demonstrate the technique on. But yeah, I mean, there are different techniques of weaving. You can see here's a sort of a zigzag. These two central ones are pretty much the same. And there's a zigzag on that side as well. I just love the juxtaposition of all these woven edges. Now that I'm weaving, I see weaving everywhere. And I notice all sorts of things. So I'm just cruising around the room. I have loads of knitting scattered all over. This is also from Curious Handmade. This is a cowl, like a hood cowl. And underneath here, this is my clothing pile that I've been wearing sort of recently. This little vest that I'm about to show you is from Stephen West. This is another thing that I knitted a long time ago. And it's a lovely little overlayer. It's very, very short. Cropped, and it's just a lot of mohair, and I'm really enjoying it. And I think that's all I'm going to show you for now, because everything is under everything else, and I don't want to keep moving this camera around. It's probably not the best. I do hope that I can show you the first part of the video. In fact, I'm going to put them out together, one after the other, as that's the only way I'm going to manage to do it. So yes, I am spending the winter doing some workshops and retreats. In 2 weeks' time, I'm teaching some yarn dyeing. And as I said, I'm going to do the knit and weave technique. And I'm also thinking of having a workshop on cast-ons, different cast-ons, suitable cast-ons for different yarns and textures, stretchiness and bind-offs, whatever. People tell me what they want and we'll get going on that. So if you came along today, I hope I didn't make you too dizzy by wandering around the house with my phone. But I'm going to leave you with a little view of my garden on the other side, which is really beautiful. And I don't know if you will be able to see the mountains, yes, in the background, and a few birds flapping by. And thank you so much for coming to visit me at the Shawl Knitter Unplugged. And I hope that I will be a bit more regular now that I'm here and settled. And please subscribe if you like what you see, if you're interested in anything else I might have to show you. You know, my podcasts are very varied, and it's sort of in the spur of the moment. I don't make any notes. I don't have any format. I just like to share my passion, my nature, the surroundings, maybe even some cooking that could also happen. But for today, I'd say that's it. Thank you so much and have a lovely, lovely day.